Hi, how are you doing? How are you feeling? Happy New Year. I'm Samantha Clark, the Cosmic Doula, and I wanted to share with you some things that are coming through for you for 2024. So, kind of like energetically, what I'm feeling collectively, I've channeled a message as far as what is going to happen this year in 2024, and then I've went ahead and drawn 3 cards, so you can pick whatever card you're drawn to, and I will channel the message for you and also tell you what it says in the book. I got a brand new deck, and I'm pretty excited to dive into it, so let's get started. So this year, I have been feeling collectively a lot of people not ready for the new year, not ready. A lot of times, like when we start a new year, we get this feeling of like a fresh start, starting something new, getting into something that we've been putting off. Typically, it's our health, our eating habits, exercising, and things like that. And what I'm really feeling collectively is that people are just not feeling it this year. They're really tuning into that, like that winter vibe where you just go inward and hibernate and you rest and rejuvenate. And so I'm really hearing this from a lot of people. I know that I've spent the last few weeks of December doing this. It felt so good. It felt so right for my body. And I feel ready to dive into the new year. I'm not sure if I'm ready to start exercising, but yeah, I'm definitely noticing that. So I just check my notes here. Yeah, just not ready to start. So, the calendar was something that was invented by a pope in like 1550 or something like that. So the calendar has been around for a really long time. And so I hear a lot of people talking about how, we really shouldn't be celebrating like this new year and starting something new until later, until like April, energetically. However, I really truly feel that collectively, whatever we're going through, that's what I hone into. That's what I feel to be true. So this time around, yeah, I'm feeling like maybe more people are going to want to get that jump start way later, maybe like in April. But typically I feel like people are ready to go in January. So let me know what side of the fence you're on. And very interesting that I'm feeling this division because of the rest of the information that I channeled. So I went ahead and channeled ahead of time, so I wasn't going inward through this whole video. So let's get into that. Let me tell you what came forward when I tuned in and asked what we're going to be expecting this year. So, so the first thing that really came through was if there is something that you're not dealing with, if there is something that's kind of been nagging at you, get ready, because this year, 2024, this thing is really seriously going to nag at you until you do something about it. So if you've been putting something off, maybe in your health or really any area, whatever's coming up for you right now as I'm talking about this, that is really going to affect you this year. You're going to have a hard time finding balance in your life all around if you don't deal with this thing. So take that into account. I sometimes notice that something that we've been putting off for a long time, it all of a sudden has all of this heaviness or all of this strength. It seems so much bigger than us. Like we turn it into this really big thing, and it seems hard to tackle. So one like saying that I just learned recently is that the easy things become hard, and then the hard things become easy. And it's so interesting because I have been applying this to my life, just doing the easy things before they get hard. But if you are in a space where there's something that you've been putting off and it just seems like, it's just this massive thing to deal with now, I would recommend doing the smallest, tiniest thing that you can think of in the direction of working with that thing. Because once you're in motion, right? You keep things in motion. So just start with the smallest thing and get good at that, and then add a little bit more on as you feel comfortable. Okay, so that's my offering for those of you that have those nagging things, and you're going to be working through that this year. Okay, yes, hard to balance. Okay, so I'm really getting this feeling that a lot of us are going to spend the year focusing on rejuvenating, relaxing, connecting with freedom, right? And finding your peace, making peace with things. So I would really encourage you to take a moment and journal what this means to you. What does rejuvenation mean to you? What does relaxing mean? What does freedom mean to you? I want you to journal that down. And I want you to notice as you're writing these things down, what is coming up for you that may be blocking you? What beliefs are you holding that tell you that you're not allowed to have these things, or you're not capable, or if I have to do this other thing first before I can connect with this relaxing, rejuvenating, this freedom. Okay, notice those things that are coming up for you, and then you need to clear them. If you don't have a clearing practice, I highly suggest that you follow me. Follow me here on YouTube, follow me on Instagram, because I'm talking about clearing all the time. By the way, that reminds me, I want to let you know before we move forward that I have a new series coming up on YouTube. I'm so excited for it. It's going to be amazing. And so definitely subscribe to my channel so that way you get notified when that starts. It should be pretty soon here. So I just wanted to let you know about that. Let's see, what else is coming forward that I channeled? Yes, to journal that. And I got that there's going to be a lot of fires this year. So I live in the US, and so I'm sure that I'm really tuning into the collective energy more so in the US, but I definitely got that message that we're going to get a lot more fires. I'm in Arizona, and so that's a big deal for me. Being next to California, they get a lot of fires, and so I'm really feeling in these two areas. Yes, the reason that we're going to be experiencing these fires is because there's going to be a lot of division. So we are very divided in 2024. And as this was coming through, I realized that we're going to have an election in 2024, which always causes a lot of division. And so I would just ask that you personally, as you're getting fired up about these different topics, to take a moment and just have grace for the other side, for someone that has a different belief than you do, because I feel that we're all good people. We all have good intentions, and we all want the same outcome, right? And how we've been brought up, the things that we know to be true, just like that exercise, those things that are holding you back from recognizing that you can rejuvenate this year, you can relax, you can have freedom. Those things, those are your core beliefs from growing up or past lives, these things that come forward. And other people have those unique experiences as well. So just have some grace and some compassion for other people. And this will really help us to balance out that energy so we're not so divided. Okay? All right. So now I want to get into the cards. So I drew 3 cards, and you pick the one. I'm going to tell you the numbers, and you pick the one that calls to you. So the numbers are 12, 19, and 17. So which number calls to you? 12, 19, or 17? Well, if you picked card 12, that card is devoted. All right. And so I went ahead and channeled what came through for this card. And I haven't read in the book yet the meaning. So devoted. So this is a card. Let me pull it up for you so you can see. So this is going back to the roots, back to the land, kind of like the shaman, right? It's like the rite of passage and making do with what you have. So the things that you have, making do with them, and not from like a scarcity perspective, but really bringing blessings to the things that you have, being creative with the things that you have. Let's see. Yes, this is a soul connection for you. This year is really connecting with your soul, connecting with your roots and the land. Let's see. Yes, making your blessings more predominant than your shadows and what you don't have, and more warmth towards the masculine energy. So this year, your focus is going to be on balancing out that masculine energy. So a lot of times when we're on this healing journey, I know this is true for myself, but you lean towards one energy or the other. And so this is the year that you're going to really connect with that masculine energy, heal that energy, and bring that into the feminine. And yeah, it's going to be a beautiful year for you. So let's go ahead and see what it says in this book. This is a new deck that my partner got for me for Christmas, and it's the Sacred Feminine Oracle. So beautiful. I don't know if you can see that. All right. So number 12. Let's see here. 12. So just reading in the book here. And it says self-knowledge and expression is the category. So commitment, well-being, radiance, partnership, and connection. So for personal growth, this card invites you to commit to projects that inspire and resonate with you and of which you will be proud. Invest yourself wholly. Be thorough and attentive. Be a perfectionist. Be conscientious and listen to your heart. Your project will be filled with positive energy. Make room for your personal and private life. Take care of yourself. Help people who need it and bringing them a fresh pair of eyes, encouraging them and showing them benevolence and recognition. Counsel them by listening to your intuition, but even your presence will give them momentum. Still, don't forget to prioritize yourself by nurturing your ambitions, wishes, and deepest desires, and collaborate with others. Your challenge, it says here, is to bring a project to life and set your intentions for a new or existing project. Then imagine it growing and expanding. Water it and with positive energy, words, and light. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. So if you pick 12, let me know if that resonates for you. And I'd love to hear how you plan to bring that forward in 2024. Okay, moving along. Let's see. So the next card, if you picked 19, this is for you. So 19 is loving. See that? All right, so loving. What came through the channeled message for 19, loving, giving into what you're resisting, tuning into the ebbs and flows, specifically your womb cycle and feminine energy, more than what's on the surface. For example, like, you know, we know the directions, north, south, east, and west, right? But there's so much more to that, right? That we have the wind, we have the fire, we have the air and the water, we have all of the elements, the earth, right? And then it goes deeper than that. So I encourage you to not just look at the surface of things this year, but really do the deep work, okay? This will be your true north, your compass this year. So it says to giving in to what you're resisting. So whatever you feel that you're resisting, just giving into it and allowing and noticing what comes up for you. This really is the deep work. And yeah, this is going to be your true north. So a lot of healing, I feel, is going to happen this year. So let's see what the book says. 19. All right, 19. This is resources and qualities, and your keywords are receptivity, amenability, and fertility. So you are invited to recognize particular qualities you possess, develop or strengthen others. If any of these qualities bother or frighten you, try to understand why. If you hold fear or memories or old experiences or beliefs that are being revived, set intentions to work on or release these things. You are receptive. Already you're receiving intuitive information, intuitive messages, and advice from other people, and you can interpret these things. If not, this card tells you to have confidence in yourself, translate what you receive into words, and share it. You can also perceive other people's non-explicit, non-verbal requests. Pay attention, feel and decode the energies around you, and catch things people tend not to see. You are loving. You embrace others as they are. See them as children without judgment. Take care of them and lovingly get them to move when needed. With patience and total acceptance. You are fertile because you carry and nurture your projects, sending them with love, patience, positive, constructive thoughts, as well as joyful emotions and motivational energies. Let's see. Do any of these reminders, let's see. There's another. No, there's no exercise for you to do with this card. So let me know if that resonates for you. Those of you that picked the card 19, I'd love to hear if that resonates. What it said in the book was pretty close to what I channeled. That was pretty cool. Okay, moving on. So if you picked 17 as your message for 2024, here we go. This is the fairy woman. I'm not really sure what that is, so let's dive in and see. So this is the fairy woman number 17. Such a beautiful card. And the channeled message that I got. So I had to ask what a fairy woman was because I have no idea. And I got to know when to act and know when to lay low. So that's interesting. So for 2024, those of you that picked this card, the key to unlocking your universe this year is to upgrade, to recharge, rejuvenate. Abundance is coming. Get excited. And just you wait and see. So you have done the work. You've come from the shadows. You've done it. And now bask in the light. It's your time to glow. It's a year of glow up for you. And I don't know, whenever I see the number 17, it just is such a powerful number for me. I'm not sure why, but I always pick it out. Like it really, it's just kind of like highlighted in my world. Whenever I see 17, I'm like, oh, there's something sacred here. So I offer that to you, and let's see what the message is in the book. So the fairy woman, chakras. So your keywords are shining, unseen, and psychic abilities. This card invites you to connect with your solar plex chakra, to shine on your surroundings with your entire being and develop and use your psychic potential. Counsel, imagine you are a shining sun with your rays touching others and illuminating, comforting, or stimulating them. Your rays are limitless, free, and powerful, and nothing can stop them. Dare to be who you are. You will inspire others to do the same, to reveal who they really are and light up what surrounds them too. So beautiful. If you are drawn to psychic phenomena, or if these call to you or make you feel curious, now is the time to learn more. Become more aware of your psychic abilities or tap into the ability with greater confidence. You could become a channel to help people receive messages from departed loved ones, or simply talk to these people about the existence of the afterlife. Okay, so your mantra is, I shine with my entire being. My contagious light spreads everywhere and in everything, including the shadows through which my glittering and radiant, brilliant filters. Wow, that's really pretty. That's really pretty. Let me know if you got card 17. Let me know if that resonates with you. That is such a beautiful card. It's going to be a great year for you. So yes, this was, all of the information that was coming forward for 2024. I wish you the most happiness and blessed year for 2024. And if you have any questions, please let me know. And it was such a pleasure to be here today. Thank you so much. Bye.